Chopper, C1-10P. Chopper is a resistant droid of the Ghost, assisting the crew in everything from ship maintenance to combat, even though he doesn't always want to. After many years of repairs and patch jobs, Chopper has a beat up, warm look that matches his sometimes cranky personality. Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we're reviewing Chopper C1-10P. And yeah, pretty cool. Another one to add to the Rebels, and obviously this guy's just been confirmed as a repack in the new packaging that's out there, which I don't know, it looks alright, I suppose. It's a bit of a change. I'm just glad I'm not a inbox collector, because it would just ruin my OCD. So yeah, I mean, Chopper, I just finished Rebels actually on Disney Plus, and I really enjoyed it actually. At first, Rebels, I just found it a little bit kiddie. Second season got a bit better. By the time Fawn and all that come in, I really enjoyed it. But I think I had a problem actually seeing the last season, because whatever streaming service or legitimately way I was kind of watching it, I couldn't get hold of it. So I just watched the last series on Disney Plus, and actually I just binge watched it in one day, because I was really thoroughly enjoying it. And I just finished watching Resistance as well, and actually really enjoyed that. So anyway, I'm diverting away from Chopper here, and yeah, he's a little grumpy dude from Rebels. At first it was a bit of a sort of a twist on an R2-D2, another droid into the mix that they got to put in the new crew. And again, like all the characters, they had to find our place in our hearts. And this guy, yeah, straight away, a couple episodes in, you know, he does his tuppence and is there. I think he's part of the Star Wars kind of family. And also they've done a little bit of an Easter egg in the newest sort of Clone Wars as well, because there was one that sort of sounded a bit like Chopper that was helping out Ahsoka as she tried to escape the thing with Rex. But nonetheless, we'll have a look at this guy. So we've got his kind of blister pack inside there. We've got this nice pencil drawing on the front. On the side we've got Chopper, again with his little code name, Chopper written in the black. On the side he's number 84, and on the back we've got that pencil drawing again with his bio. So without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Okay, so here he is in his blister pack. So he looks pretty big, doesn't he? I mean, we've got this kind of sort of fire effect coming out there out of his like rocket area. We've got the kind of weirdy wheel, and also we've got this extra leg. And if I remember, I think it's one of the first episodes where he tried to find an extra leg, but I think he lost it. I don't think he ever actually managed to get it back on, as it matched his other leg. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. It's nice to have another droid on the mix as well, as I'm slowly getting there with him. So we just pull him out and check him over, and then we come back for a review. Oh, it's all in a different place, but that looks pretty cool. It's just a nice colour as well. It's very bold, and it actually looks, it kind of works. You know, he did have his on-screen appearance in Rogue One as well, just as they were sort of leaving Yavin base. And it still works. It looks cartoony, but it's kind of dirty enough to sort of like go with the R2-D2s and everything as well. So I'll take him away and bring him back, and we'll go for a review. Hello, welcome back. So I've been away taking some photos of this guy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm always a little bit of a letdown when it comes to sort of astromech droids and stuff like that. I love R2-D2 as much as the next person, you know, but when there's a massive array of kind of characters out there and you have to spend £20 on something that looks like this, when you could get something that looks like a Mandalorian, I'm a little bit reluctant to spending my money on him. And I think I got him for $12.95 just recently from Star Action Toys. And obviously now we've got it confirmed that they're doing a re-release of these figures. Chopper hasn't changed, but obviously the other ones have, like Ahsoka and Kanan and Hera. They all got sort of new face applications and stuff like that. But I won't be buying those ones just for a face application, and I'm going to save some money because they just confirmed Clone Wars, haven't they? So there's more figures of them coming out. But yeah, I mean, with this guy on my shelf then, all I need is Ezra, as I missed him from the original release, as he just disappeared off the market, and Zeb, which has just been confirmed as well. So yeah, it's just another one to add to this shelf. And Chopper is a lovely character in Rebels. Again, kind of another character that kind of grows with you as you watch. And yeah, I think he's been replicated very well by Hasbro, kind of creating him. He's still got that cartooniness about him. I mean, there's nothing really you can do about him. He just looks like a miniature kind of R2D2 mashup. But yeah, it's pretty cool, especially with the accessories you get with him as well. So I was a bit more surprised by him actually. So so going through his accessories, really what he starts with, he comes with an extra leg, which I think I've actually put the extra leg on him because he does have a sort of like a kind of mixed kind of look. So, but I'm too OCD, so I had to put the same leg on the other leg. It comes with like a flame kind of jet sort of thing here, and then obviously a wheel as well. Just going through the accessories, so his extra leg, you know, we've got a little bit of paint application on here, a bit of dirt and stuff. The actual applications of the paint, they don't look weathered enough for me. I think it needs a few little silver bits up here and stuff, and I think it's because I just done the Bandai kind of R2D2, so it just looks really a bit plasticky and a little bit bland compared to a lot of Black Series stuff out there. And obviously his wheel, which is just plastic with a wheel on it. It's quite nice as well. We've got that movie accurate #1 on the side there, and we've got a kind of flame here. Mine's got a little bit kind of loopy at the bottom because I left him overnight on this stand with the flame up here. When I come in the next day, it was literally just drooped over. So yeah, if you're going to stand him up with that, then make sure this is really pushed in, or just don't do it at all really. And yeah, it comes with this nice sort of flame effect, kind of jetting off kind of thing here. Quite transparent, so you could put a light for it to get a bit more sort of like out there. And then simply just to use it, it just plugs into, we've got a hole here, and you just plug it in and off he goes really. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but there's no really well around. So yeah, there's Chopper like jetting off. We can just pull that out, and then we can have this wheel, which the good thing about the wheel, actually, you can actually keep it in there all the time. So we can have him into his sort of free wheel pose to go around, and you can actually push it up into him as well. So it's always there, and it's probably how I'm going to have him displayed, to be honest. But if you want to keep getting him out and as a play feature, it's a bit annoying because it's really hard to grab hold of the wheel. There's no sort of like extra wheel part there, so you have to really sort of pinch it and pull it out, unless there's an alternative way to bringing that down, but there's not. So yeah, it's just a little bit hard if you're pushing it right up just to get it back out. As a play feature, obviously, you know, us adults, so we just put them on the shelf as one way, and that's it. Yeah, and obviously his leg is just a peg. You can just twist off, that pops off, and then we can pop this on just like that. So you can either have him mix and matched, or you can have him with the same leg, just like that. So that's pretty much it really for Chopper. That's his accessories, and that's pretty much it for him really. I mean, his articulation really, this spins around, but it doesn't sort of waggle as much as the kind of like it does in the cartoon. Yeah, you can look left and right. We've got these kind of nice little articulated arms that come out the side of his head, and these quite sort of very kind of bit of articulation there. So they go like this. We've got a oh, there's no rotation, but it kind of joints up like this. Oh no, there is a rotation. There we go. So you can do like a salute, and do other bits there. And they just sort of simply just poke back in. They're a bit loose really, but they're pretty. It's quite nice to have. And then we've got this other little arm on here as well. I can just never really get it out. There we go. There's no really articulation on there. We've got a little bend just inside there on there, but it doesn't do anything. It can't pinch or anything, so it just sort of clamps back in. But it's nice that they put it there. Obviously these rotate all around, and the wheel rotates, as you saw, just inside there. But that's it. That's his articulation, and it's just a astromech droid. We're going through, you know, sculpt. You know, it's done nice. They kind of got the R5 kind of looking head, and he's a bit fatter, and with his legs parts here. Oh, these bits articulate as well. We've got all the kind of panels all painted nice. We've got the rust kind of dirt on there, the yellow parts, and nice little bit of inside works on these mechanical parts. We've got these cool little wires. You know, there's a separate mould to the actual leg as well, just to give it a little bit of extra detail. And that's kind of it. And he's under his thing, he's got his wheels. And that's about it, really. It just sounds a little bit hard, because obviously it's just a kind of like a bit of plastic with legs, you know, but unfortunately this is what the character designs are. But we will go out there and pay £20 for it. Even though there's not much really to it, but it's Chopper, which is pretty cool. But then I can put him now with my Bandai R2-D2, and you can see the size difference. It looks really nice, and with R5 as well, and just they make a nice pair. And I'm trying to get as many droids as I can now. Just want to sort of build up my Star Wars collection of those parts as well. So yeah, I mean, as an action figure, Chopper's pretty cool. We've got that kind of sort of fire thing and all that. You know, as the Rebels, and it's coming to release in the box, whether you're going to hold out for the new looking packaging, or you just want to simply get him while he's still in the red packaging, you know, why not? But yeah, it's all down to your collection kind of OCD, I guess, really. So that kind of brings me to the end of it.